This is a response video to Karsten Runquist's video titled, "Twin Peaks Deserves the Hype." He made a comment saying something like, "Trying to explain David Lynch could come off as pretentious, and no one understands David Lynch other than David Lynch." I pretty much agree with that, but I also want to give another perspective. I think David Lynch has explained himself pretty well through his work in various interviews. It seems like he holds a lot back, but if you take what he says at face value, it all seems pretty straightforward. There's an example where he's talking about how he got into making films and how he really wanted to be a painter. He explains how he was staring at a painting and sort of melting down his canvas, and all of a sudden he realized he could express himself in another way, through moving pictures. He sort of says moving pictures as a funny punchline to emphasize how he approaches film. David Lynch expresses emotion through the eyes of a painter. His films often start from an idea that is basically one still image. He also explains writing a TV show where he would have one random idea of a still image, then another, which at one point would have nothing to do with each other, then eventually he would think of something that ties them all together. Twin Peaks: The Return has a lot of examples of this. There are scenes where it's basically just one still image for multiple minutes at a time. Some people will assume there must be a deeper meaning for why it's happening, but I think the truth is, it's just because it looks cool and it evokes a certain emotion. Twin Peaks has a strong live in the moment theme. There's a lot that isn't explained. But if you really want to enjoy the show, you have to look at it like it's art. Almost like you're walking through a museum. Appreciate things that happen in the moment. Like Kyle MacLachlan's brilliant acting. The contrast between him playing Bob and Dougie is really well done. Some of the best episodes are carried by his acting and the cinematography, emotions that are conveyed in the moment. Sometimes they have nothing to do with the main plot. Kirsten mentions Nadine, which is a good example of what I'm saying. Though I do think Nadine was intended to play a bigger role. I have a feeling that Nadine was originally going to be the one to defeat Bob, instead of the guy with the glove. They're both similar characters that have super strength for what seems like no reason, but either way, Nadine fits in the moment theme. A lot of the comedy in the show is about focusing on in the moment emotion. What I'm saying is, it doesn't seem like David Lynch is overly concerned with the narrative and plot. A lot of it is about visual art, evoking emotion from what you see here and now. I think that is a good way to describe David Lynch and his work. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.